Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we're back in the Hunter Classic on Hirschfelden. So, last episode wasn't exactly the most content-filled or content-heavy with what we were doing. We are still trying to find ourselves the feral hogs and the roe deer just to round out our hunting roster to complete our little trip here, or this visit. We've gotten... I want to say we had a lot of chances at the pheasants, but it's more... I'm just a terrible shot, so I missed a lot of our opportunities. We still got a couple or so at least it was a little something for content there. But I'm hoping this episode turn things a bit around and go after the missing animals we have. Or I guess don't have, technically. So they are, as you saw from the caller, the wild boar and the roe deer. Now, of course, we kind of hunted a variation of the wild boar already, because we did take down feral hogs in... I guess it was just on the Bushrangers run. I was trying to think if there's anywhere else, but I don't think I've actually been to another spot that just had hog or boar on it. And then we've also taken down roe deer on Hemeldal. So... they aren't exactly brand new animals, but again, it would be nice to... voice breaks, hopefully, withholding. It would be nice to go after them and try to just get this roster filled out for our little trip here. As for where they might be, I'm actually not sure. Like, a lot of the pheasants were down here, so maybe we have to go more up in this area. Or maybe even back in through that. Hard to say. I hear you guys, and technically... I guess they are kind of far off to try for the shotgun. But yeah, that's probably one of the more annoying habits about the Hunter Classic, is you hear all these, flocks. They aren't fish, they are birds. Flocks of birds that'll fly over and make all the calls that, unless you actually have an outfit and, preparation for them, you just can't do anything about. Okay, so this is... I don't think I'll come across pheasants in this kind of area. I think this might really be better off if I'm going after, the hogs or something else. I'm actually not sure what these crops are supposed to be. Oh, there was a roe deer that was this way, though. And it was fleeing up north. So if we keep on this heading, we might actually be able to see it across a field or something. So it is possible we will have our roe deer here. Or near here. Oh, and there's a tracking skill up, so that brings us to level 7 for the roe deer. I really didn't think I spent that much time, just going after them, but maybe I did. You know what, I am just going to switch this out for the 243, just because... Actually, I can't remember what I have more skill with, the 243 or the 247. I think it's the 243. But also just to make sure I have the ethical, weapon for them a bit more. So, there is another thing right here. Now, did it keep fleeing, or was it just, settled down to roaming? Okay, no, it was fleeing again. So I don't know if I'd actually be able to see it out across or not. Got a lot of geese honking. Well, I guess that explains why. There's the basic armada flying itself in. Or actually, what would they be called if they're an air force? Because I think armada is more for a fleet of ships, isn't it? Actually, I'm really thinking about that now. I don't want to think battalion, because isn't a battalion more a division of soldiers? Armada is your navy for fleets. Battalion is your soldiers and military units. What would Air Force be? I actually don't really know. Maybe you guys know and will let me know in the comments. Yeah, I was just trying to think of what would that be flying in. I know it's a flock of geese, but Oh! That's what I've been waiting for. Actually, it's close, too. Surprised how close that's from. Let's get ourselves outfitted, and we will have ourselves a bit of pork. Nope, a little bit lower. Yeah, right about there. I'm actually really surprised how close that was. Now the question is it fast moving or is it just slowly walking along? Oh. Okay, so I don't think that was it up there, but that might mean there are multiple up ahead. Yeah, I just saw the boar walking its way there. So we'll be careful and get a bit closer in. Okay, so it is a bit of a hill. Depending on where they are. Yeah, see, I'm almost guessing they're just right down ahead of me. It's just because of the angle right now, I can't really see them. Oh, I just saw a bit of movement there. Of course, right when it's the binoculars are leaving. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, you know what? You're a male, so you're going to be very good to try for. Now, the problem... Oh, there you go. Okay, that should have been a hit, but I don't know exactly what, like, spots it hits. I imagine it would have been the lung. But we'll just wait a moment and then go after it. Nope. Actually, pheasant got spooked out. Okay, again, I think I've failed enough at pheasant hunting. We'll go after something else for this episode. But it almost looks like that was the... Oh, come on. There we go. That might have been the only boar that we had heard call. Oh, no, it was different. Oh, no, that's actually a pheasant, so... Okay, is this where we got the shot off, or was it... No, it's probably further out. Okay, this might be a little problematic. If there are too many pheasant tracks, it might actually be hard finding our boar. More pheasant. More pheasant. Come on. Where's our piggy? Where's our slab of bacon? Is this it? Here we go. Okay, yeah, so this... So it was up ahead where we got the shot off. It was, and it's looking good. I like the color of the blood. That probably is Lung's heart. Yeah. Okay, so he's definitely down somewhere nearby. That's very good to know. Again, if you're coming up on the blood splatter and it's bright red and quite a bit of it, I think that's a pretty consistent sign that you've gotten the lung and heart shot. And that brings us to only needing the roe deer, then we have hunted one of every animal we can on the reserve. I actually don't know if we would, like, find them in this half of the map, though. Hard to say. Well, let's come up here and look at this slab of bacon we just got. Yeah, through the left lung. So, again, kind of hard to say how good that is. Ooh, but I do like that you can see the tusks on him pretty easily. Let's try to stand you up a little bit. And grab your snout. There we go, ain't that a nice smile? And we'll spin ourselves around, too. Yeah, sure, it's a little spontaneous, but it works. 42 GM. Not too bad, I suppose. Okay, so, that's our hog. Now, if I do want to get our full roster, we just got to try to get a roe deer. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get one that easily. Like, I don't know if we find up here, it'd be better to go across. That's actually an interesting dilemma to face. I know the lodge that we started at for this weekend said that it was best for pheasants, wild boar, and the geese. The geese and the pheasants have definitely been true. There were quite a few boar tracks, so maybe it would be better to try going across the bridge back to familiar territory we've crossed before and see if we can find a roe deer there. I'm not sure if they have anything super specific like, territory-wise they prefer. Such as, like, the pheasants definitely prefer fields, the boars may prefer more, like, dense wood, or... Actually, maybe the boars are, like, the areas between the fields they like most. The red deer, I think, are the ones that really enjoy the forested, dense woodland area more. There actually is a little... I say little pocket, but I think... Yeah, these little pockets back here, I think, are good for red deer, too. But as for the roe deer, they're kind of like a almost generalist animal in a way. I don't know if they have specific areas they would tend to enjoy more than others. I think it's just maybe their territory is a bit wider and encompasses a lot more. We'll see. We still got time. Oh, another pheasant. And not really in our path of travel, though. Because we're probably going to take a right and then go across the bridge here. See where that might take us off. I also should probably use the binoculars to take a look around as well. I say that, and then of course we have to actually get up to a spot that's decent to look from. No point using binoculars when you're stuck in a ditch that you can't see out of. Okay, there we go. Let's take a little look around quickly. Yeah, not really seeing anything. Oh, hang on. I thought I... Oh no, I think what I have right in the middle of the screen, I thought that was like the lower, like the legs of a deer. Yeah, I gotta be careful because, again, the brain is trying to look for certain shapes and patterns, and if it's anything close, it'll probably warp it a little bit to look a bit more to what you're trying to see than what's actually there. Okay. Well, we'll take a little trip across the bridge and see how we can do. How can we do? Oh. Yeah, more pheasants again. Yeah, maybe it'd be worth it just getting a little bit of speed to get across. Or at least getting up, and then we can try seeing what else is around. Oh. No, I think it was a pheasant. I just saw something right there suddenly bolt up. I think it went too high to be like a deer or anything. Let's take a little look along the river line. See, sometimes you can spot stuff on the edges. Oh, speaking of, there's actually a fox all the way down there. I did get... see... Maybe I will try going for the fox. Let me try looking up the other way, too. Yeah, nothing really. I mean, he's way too far out for me to want to try right now with the, actually, hang on, you know what? I'm not going after pheasants, so maybe I will swap this out. And see if I could try calling that fox up this way. Well, I mean, it is another animal that would be nice to get. This is the 243. No, 270. Now, let's switch you back for this stuff. There we go. It'll be a while before he actually, like, comes in towards us here. If it does. It's like, it's pretty far... I think it was down over there by those trees, so I don't even know if it'd actually, like, be drawn in with that distance. And I feel like trying to crouch and approach and slowly call it in might not work either because of how tall the reeds and all that, like, brush is. Okay, let's keep going. Who knows, maybe if we started on the other half of the map, now we're coming this way, there'll be more life over here. Kinda doubt it, but we'll just be optimistic. Yeah, so it hasn't been too bad of our outing on Hirschfelden. Oh, what do we got? No, pheasant. I really shouldn't get my hopes up anytime I hear a call, should I? It seems like there's, with pheasants, anytime you're near any of them, very vocal. So it's rare to hear anything else making a call, actually. Okay, well, let's at least try getting a little further along and see. No, just the same frickin' birds. Okay, maybe if we get up onto this hill, we'll get a chance to scope out and see something beyond. It seems like there's so many pheasants on the map. I'm hoping once, again, we get out more into this area, it'll change up a bit more from what we've been seeing. Well, there could also be a whole lot of nothing, too. I mean, that is an option. Not exactly what I'm hoping for. Oh. Okay, well, that's a much better fox to try getting in. So we'll see if we can do just that. Ooh, and we got a roe deer call. Now, was that actually from a male? No. Yeah, I don't think they really actually ever, like, pair up, so I'm not going to be super focused on that. I'd probably rather go for the fox. If it's a male, yes, we'd do a hard left turn and try to get it, but the females aren't really worth trying to go with that much effort towards. Oh, yeah, you're coming in kind of quick from that call, aren't ya? I gotta admit, the predator jackrabbit has been very useful for the foxes. Oh, perfect. This is prime shooting spot for him. And just let her come in a bit more, because I think it's a her. Yeah. Down she goes. Quick, easy, one shot. Okay, so, there's another animal. Alright, we did get the wild boar. I was going to say, that's not our first animal, is it? But no, we actually did get the boar first. So at least there's a bit of good news that we have at least the 2 animals for this episode. So let's go up, collect you. I don't know if I'll do trophy shot with her. I think maybe I'll save the trophy shots for the first animal we get per reserve, and then if there's anything that seems really remarkable for a score, we'll go for that. Ooh, but she was a pretty good one. Oh, there's another mission completed. So yeah, I think we're going to be sitting pretty good with GM once I'm actually all done this episode. Because we were at about, I think it was 24 something, like 24:29 before I started the last episode. When I did the recordings, I think it was up to 27 something. So we might actually be over the 3,000 mark. I'll have to see and then let you guys know next week on that episode. Let's try with the roe deer caller. Just see if maybe we can find anything around here. The towers do have a tendency to sometimes have animals just in the outlying areas of them. Ooh, rainbow. I think there was even a rainbow last episode. I didn't comment on it, but they are very nice and vivid when they actually do appear. More pheasants. Shouldn't be surprised at that. Okay, trying to think of what else might be. Yeah, I don't see anything kind of like in the outlying areas. Maybe if I get to the tower, we'll see something there. Again, anywhere that's pheasants, it's just they call so often. I'm trying to remember too, was it near the tower that we also got the red deer last week? Because I thought we had possibly been around this area when there was the red deer coming in. There we go. I don't know why it was so hard getting up here. Oh, come on, bring those back up. I just meant to go along with them, but yeah, see, nothing here. I think it actually was just around this area that the red deer were, or maybe even the next one over. If we check distance-wise, definitely got a fair amount of travel in this episode. I just wish it was also a little bit more animal-wise, but I seem to be pretty hit and miss when it comes to the reserves and what's on them. Like when it came to White Rime, we had a lot of hunting going on in the first half. Second half, not so much, but we did get that rather amazing polar bear. I'm trying to think, what kind of bear was it? Brown baby, no, polar. It was polar. We got that pretty good polar bear. We got a few Arctic foxes as well. And then, I'm trying to remember what was another really good outing. The first episode of Bushrangers actually wasn't too bad either, or the first week. Oh, God, would you guys shut up? The first week of Bushrangers run was also rather well with, like, the axis deer, the goats. And I'm trying to remember if there was anything else, too. I don't think it was hog. I think we... Oh, our first kangaroo, and I think... Did we get a fox or not? I don't think so. I think the first time we were on Bushrangers was the axis deer, the feral goats, and the kangaroo. So again, each week is kind of hit and miss for how good I actually am on them. I don't know where I'll be going next week, though. We do have... I think options are starting to go back to more of the traditional kind of reserves. Like the very few starting ones. We've been to White Hart, but there is Loggers Point and Settlers Creek. I think there's that Val de Bois, but that one you needed... I mean, I do have some climbing gear now, so we could try there. There's Picabeen Bay, there's Timbergold Trails. That might be it, because we have been through a number of them already. Oh, there's also... What is it called? Like, something Bayou. Rougarou Bayou? No, maybe? I don't know. Again, there's some options still around and for us to try going for, so... If you guys have a particular one you want to see us go after, be sure to let me know in the comments below. I'm always open to suggestions and seeing where you think I should try going next, or where you would like to see me go next. Apparently somewhere up ahead there's a tower. Oh, I see it. Actually, it's facing to an area we haven't been, so maybe we'll get lucky with something on this one. Or, well, maybe around this one. Was that just from me? Oh. That's very interesting to hear. Not really what had you as a big priority, but I mean, I will take you if you want to be presented. Okay, so let's swap this out quickly for... Actually, no, I'm done with shotgun hunting. And I do have a caller to actually bring them in, so I'll probably use that in this tower here. I think it's the first time in the series that we'll be doing the actual proper tower hunting. Clear out the throat a bit. Okay, we'll get up, try a call out, and see if we can pull one in. I don't know if he's just on his own, or there might be others with him. So he was... Okay, he was definitely in the trees, so it might take a bit... Well, there's a quick reply. That might mean he's going to be more active in trying to come to us. But we'll see. Because he's probably a ways up there. Oh, no, there we go. We can just see him there. I don't think he's as good as the red deer we got last week. He looks like he's quite a bit smaller for his, antlers. But he is tucked back there, so it'd be hard to get him where he's standing right now. Actually, no, I should probably just keep my eyes on him. So if we can pull him forward more... We might even have a shot there. If I crouch down... Okay, so I will have a chance to get a decent shot if he does come a little forward. I swear, sometimes it's like the animals get bugged and stuck in a spot at times when you just watch them shaking around like that. Okay, come on forward. There you go. Although, you're not coming forward in the direction I wanted you to. Yeah, see, he's definitely sticking right behind that little bundle there. I think I will have to be standing for this. Well, truth be told, inside the tower, I actually seem like I have not that bad of sway right now. Either that or it's because he is actually fairly close to us. Where'd he go? Oh, not this again. I had the pheasant disappear before my eyes. Don't tell me I'm having the red deer do the same. I know he's somewhere around there. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, no, wrong weapon. Of course, when it's really going to matter, I'm not getting... Oh, there you are. See, you're winding back in... Oh, maybe you'll actually be okay. Actually, I want to check. Was that another call? No. Sounds like there's possibly something behind me. Yeah, there you are. Yes, nothing very special when you get him, but again, he is going to be just another animal we can get down. Ah, shoot, that was too low. Okay, where are you going to go? Try to get that third one off. I was trying for the heart shot, but it went way too low. I could see even from the blood splatter. That was just a body. I gotta remember, don't go for the heart shots, because it's too easy for the game to register it as just a body shot. Even if it looks like it should have been, it won't come up as it. So I'm hoping with that, that'll be enough to put him down, and we'll just be able to walk up and collect him. But yeah, I should have just tried for the lung. Forget the heart, stop trying to be fancy. Go for what works. Yeah, see, just body. Actually, I wonder what the tracking level is to get revealed how much health is left on the animal. Because I think the Hunter Classic has that in use. I'm actually not sure now. Okay, yeah, so fleeing with the body shot. Okay, where might... Oh, the dumb birds. So maybe he started going up this way now? Okay, yeah, looks like he did. I should have 2 shots in him. I don't think the third one actually landed, but I'm fairly sure the second one did. And now I'm kind of confused, because now that says roaming. Like, so was that an old track that we're back on, or... But I don't see any other tracks around here. Oh, again, this is where tracking can be a little annoying in the Hunter. I still think the best sort of tracking system I've come across has been for Red Dead Redemption 2. Like the Eagle Eye system where you basically just find a... It doesn't really use a node system, it's more like a complete path. Like you can't really get an idea of timing from it, but what you can get is some sense of the true path it's taken if it's like done any really hard rights or lefts. And is that actually something there? No. Like, I have no idea where he is now. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's some more. Again, trying to follow on some of these can be very frustrating at times. Okay, but this is probably where he kept fleeing. I'm hoping the 2 shots were enough to put him down. But I don't really have any way of knowing he's down till I basically find either him standing and hobbling around or find him drop dead. And that is reloaded. So let's keep trying. Okay. I'm not seeing any more... Oh, I'm glad I came over this way, because again, you look at the Kona travel, it wouldn't have been over here according to this. Yeah, I'm guessing he might still be active somewhere. I really don't want to leave him with the 2 that we got so far. I'd like to just drop him. He's not really going to be worth much for, like, GM or that, but still, it's the principle of it. Okay, good. He did go down with this. Yeah, we'll probably end this episode with this, just because of the extra time that tracking can take. But yeah, should be 2 shots in him from everything we've done. There you are, bud. Yeah, I shouldn't have tried going for that heart shot on him. Body and left hind leg, so we'll just resume. Yeah, not even as much as the pheasants we're getting. But thank you guys for joining me on another episode of the Hunter Classic. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give us a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them all in the comments right down below. I'm always trying to respond to any questions or feedback as soon as they come up on the channel. And I'm also looking forward to if you guys have an idea for where we should go to next in our reserve tour. Until I do see you all in the next video, though, survivors and hunters, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.